once in a conversation where it was men versus women, married people, and the women were like, so the guy has to, prime me, get me into the mood, blah, blah, blah. So they were asking opinions of guys, that what do you think? I like one brother idea that I like very much because of his response was like, he was like, it feels I don't have time to prime anybody. I'm ready, you are ready. We have the sex. Everybody goes. You are not ball. Because the man's biology does not actually require that priming. So before the priming and all the does it like 30 minutes for play. Film the time.
Film watch. Film Maduni. Let me give you a see. Allow me.
No, this was our middle ground. That the lady themselves should come in 50, the guy comes in 50. You should also to an extent get yourself ready. Because this thing has been a major challenge. They'll not say now do like 2 minutes, now stop.
Let me talk. You know I've been quiet all along. Let me talk. You see, it's two-way thing. It's not all the time that you need to do all those preparations before you enter the place.
And some people feel they
but
should eat you.
But it's not every time that you are doing all these romantic. Wait.
Just rushing around.
You know what? It's a two-way thing. Okay. There are some times whereby you need to do all those foreplays and all of that. It's not all the time. There are some that you just it's just let me just quickly let me ease. Even if none of you is in a hurry to go anywhere. But I just feel that this sex of a thing, we need to be very
I'm listening to you.
We need to be.
I don't know.
For me, I feel that
you should know.
See,
no, you can.
I just think that guy who is your 1 minute Indo, that guy, that guy can be 45 minutes. I'm telling you.
Okay, what makes the game changer?
If it's because he loves his wife, he wants which second and third. Yoruba people will say apaya loju meji oju kan ti to. What that is saying is that who needs a second round when the one round is like from here to America? Even you have already gone there, you have come back, and you are asking for another.
Let me ask you what he said. See, the way the body of a man is wired, sincerely when it comes to sex, is not meant to exceed 1 round. It is because over time we have embraced this. Permit to use the word mentality of lust. I want like 10 rounds, 50 rounds.
Yeah. They use drug. I believe
they use drug. They use drug. Where I'm getting to that if we explore the natural man's biology, 1 round, even that one round, 15-20 minutes they are done. But if now you say natural, I'm serious. And you have a good time.
20 minutes.
It wasn't designed to last for. In fact, there was one time I posted something on my status in that regard. Someone said, kill us for 30 minutes.
Boring, yeah.
Because what you are doing is, you are opening your mind to want to receive more dopamine. What you are doing is, you are opening your mind, you are asking your brain to receive more dopamine than your body can release. And once it exceeds that, it gets into the level of chronic addiction. That's why people now need to use drugs to get to that point, because naturally they can't get there again.
Some don't use drugs.
So for me, I would always say that people should play within the safe zone.
Yeah. See, I don't believe that there's any man that is not taking anything extra. That
you can do.
I don't believe it.
In the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon, 15 minutes and then breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, you can. If you have time, you are told maybe it's holiday, the children have gone. Somebody have dropped the country.
But the doctor that said the doctor that said a man should do it 21 times in a month. What happens to the one that they say if you do it once, you need 21 days to recover?
So the fact
the guy woke up in the morning, he's already ready.
He's already ready.
You are saying 20 days to recover.
Even if they say 21 days in a month, it's not totally like what can be. We are busy people, you go to work, you come back, but at least was substantial. I say that.
But there's something we should also note.
Okay.
A time comes, even that man that is well read, is highly considerate, is trying to push and push. You just discover that uncle, daddy cannot push as he used to push.
Èjì máa wọ àgbà máa dé but mo rán àwọn àgbà kan wọ́n sọ pé àgbà máa ń yógun jà ni they say àgbà used to small do battle but some people they can panashuku for like the higher they go
so
the panashuku they get.
See, tabawadi is not natural.
It's not natural. So what are they using? Are you using
aphrodisiacs?
When you get, you know, the
say that word is I wish call aphrodisiacs.
you know, as your heart gets weaker, the engine, you know, also gets weaker. That is it. So at times, some guys, you know, you still have your heart is good, you know, but then it gets to a time a woman starts complaining. The guy is not old, but probably something is wrong with him health-wise. And you may not even know what's responsible for it. So there are times where you know that something has changed. Maybe you need to speak to a doctor. And the doctor will run a test and know exactly what's going on. Because that guy is also not happy. Do you think a man who used to be very agile and something is no longer happening, you know, do you think he won't have some psychological issues?
Of course.
Do you think so? So you cannot just crucify the guy or just saying the guy is now cheating. That's why he's no longer as active as he used to be.
Everybody will grow now. We all know that everybody will grow.
Is it grow?
But then the husband has to like work on himself to satisfy the wife this time around.
Alára má nìyẹn ò dá.
Kí ló ṣe táyé wọ̀?
The man is not supposed to get tired though. You already said the doctor said 21 days in a month, 21 days. So you should not get tired. Let's not talk about being tired. You should be active
Hold on now.
till forever.
This is where you help your man find help. Because even in that 21 days, she was so enjoy it.
So when you can never tell me that 21 days, it is fire. Àwọn ọmọ wa dẹ́gbẹ́ máa gbé bàbá jó kí bàbá tó dìde náà ni àbí ṣe mo parọ́ ni.
No, see, this thing about health when it comes to sex, let me say it this way again, I'll give this thought to it. Okay. You know, your sexual organ is not your private part. It's here, your mind. It starts with your mind. So once the mind is messed up with, you can't have sex. That's where.
So then we should not have a lot of men that are cheating.
So
are they mad?
I'm going somewhere.
I'm sorry, I take that back.
Let me explain.
Are they mad?
Let me explain.
Some people don't even use their brain before they listen.
You know where the Bible says
they
when
must
you
be crazy.
look at, hold on, when you look at the woman. So it starts from here. Everything about your sex is in your mind. If the mind is not in place, you can't have sex. So sex.
Hello, MJ on the mic, men.
And it is both ways.
Leave me.
Hello,
leave me. They say men, they say your mind needs to work before that thing gets up. Is it like that?
Even a woman too. That is why you need us to prime you to bring your mind to it. And it is much more on women than even men.
For a man, it's first the mind.
The mind.
Second, your heart that is working. Third, your machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Sir, for me, I will take it in reverse. It is your machine.
No.
It is your machine.
For a woman.
So, the machine even was wait.
Now for a woman.
I'm out of this podcast.
Now,
I cannot
now for a woman.
I cannot have this conversation.
Let me explain.
I'm not having
for
this
a woman,
conversation. No.
it is 60% their mind. That's why they need priming. And that's why I say, because it is your mind, you are the one in your mind. Prime yourself halfway first. Then we'll meet you halfway.
See,
so that by the time we go, we can go very well.
Wait. What people are saying is even making me very well.
MJ didn't really understand. Probably we should bring it this way.
Okay, MJ.
Bring this illustration. I actually agree with what he said. Now it's more or less like you sending a message. You understand? You want to send a message to somebody. Do you just say it before typing? And if you are typing, where is it coming from? You already have it in your mind.
That oh, you say come me. Because don't come because you can't come me. What the two both of them are saying that does not agree with the environment?
Three of us
okay,
now.
the three both of you.
Are you
the three. Please stay with me. They say your mind. Wait. They say your mind. Your mind. God, thunder fire every man that is doing. Thunder fire every man that is doing that very day.
Okay, do you know
thunder fire them. What rubbish?
Do you know you don't put your mind in it that okay, probably you are only or you.
I've
want
signed
to
out
have
already.
this,
When you guys are
you
done,
won't
let me
do
know.
it.
Okay,
because your mind, you need to actually put your mind.
Let me say it this way.
Yeah.
It's actually not that way. Seriously.
You are when somebody is okay. Let's assume that a woman has been cheating. Let's assume. So when she's having sex with a man and she's mourning and she start to call the name of Andama. The mind because the mind of that lady has received a level of dopamine with somebody's with another man in mind. So that is where you know that sex is in the mind. Your husband is let's assume your husband is Sheyi, and maybe you've had one nice flick time with Tola. And your name is Bimbo. As Bimbo to Sheyi, that is where you know that. That is where you know that actually.
That's what we call for energy.
That's where you know that see, at that point, the mind of the man shuts down naturally. In fact, the machine goes limp. Even your phone, like what they say, you are calling someone else's name.
Yes.
That's how the mind works. So the mind is the tool with which you have sex.
Okay, so the now what
you guys are still on
that for me first.
Wait.
Okay, so yeah, take it.
So
Take it.
I give it to Papi.
So let's come back to when
you are not with us,
mind is not
Oh my
there.
God.
If the woman's mind is not there now, and the man's mind is now there, what do you want the woman to do?
The woman will bring her mind to it because you are the owner of the mind. You can control your
It's
mind.
a lie.
You can control your mind, manage your mind.
Hello everyone. I have one very interesting experience. It's about 13 years ago. You know, we were at work. You know, we just closed, and because of traffic, we was waiting behind Lagos Island, and boys were talking. And then the older boys, we started talking about what's happening with our wives. And, you know, at the end of the day, it was as good as everybody saying, Mio, I have it 2 times a week. Oh. Mio, I have it 3 times a week. Oh. One now explained one day that they went to a party, but the guy was chasing his wife, wanted to beat her. And one old woman called her. I didn't know that it was obvious. That guy has been stabbed. What is stabbed? What is stabbed? What one code? They were wearing I were living outside. So all of us, we started pitying each other. We now realize that all of us, we married Christian women.
So okay, no, Dabi.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Come on, Dabi, Miriam. You know, so we now realize that all our wives always ask us to come and do night reach. You are high on the mountain already. They're asking you to come and do night reach.
Jerusalem.
Yes. So that is
as we were now all talking about that, the other guy was just nodding his head. You know, he was nodding his head. Just like, what's wrong with him? The guy now said, me, I have it 6 times every week. I give my wife.
How many days do we have in a week?
I give my wife 1 day to rest.
Without any drug.
Without any drug.
Dopamine.
Do you know when everybody is talking like this, and then
you just be happy?
The guy was standing like everybody just thought.
I'll focus on him.
Please. Tell us. We want to know what is going on here. Why we need the help. We need the help. Our savior has come.
Is that the only thing the woman do?
Listen. He now lectured us how he used to do it.
Okay.
He said, just now, before closing from work, he will send a text message. Honey,
please let me take notes.
Honey, I'm just closing. I'm coming home.
I'm coming
for
you.
Oh my God.
And
so
then
he has actually prepared the mind of the wife.
And he gets to the car park. He takes his phone again. Now I'm at the car park. Something is going to happen.
Every day.
He gets to the house. At the car park, he says, now I'm downstairs. I'm coming for you. You know, when he gets home, he said, he will just wear boxers and start dancing all over the place. At the end of the day, the lady said, "Oh yeah, Sha, come. I know what you're saying. Please come." And at the end of the day, we were just like, wow. Honestly, it works like magic. Unfortunately, it's not sustainable in our society. But the guy is his own world. He gives his wife 1 day break a week. So when we were busy, we small boys were busy saying, we managed to do a so number. They are talking 21 when Alaye was already having 24 per.
I am so sure that it is not every time the wife would
want it, yeah.
It might not be really
they got used to it.
She just only want to
satisfy.
If you ask them
Let
now,
them
I am
do
sure
that kind of wait, you know that doesn't wait.
If you ask them now, that season, Otima Koja,
don't say time to start to go viral. Go.
Can I say something? Yeah. So like you said something very pivotal. You said it's not sustainable, and then when it gets to that point and they get used to it, it's no longer healthy.
No, the guy is ready. You don't understand. He's ready for the battle. He improvised. Let me tell you one of the things that he told. He's a marriage counselor, actually.
Oh, okay.
So, one of the things, he gave us an instance where in his church, a wife came to him and said, "I am no longer enjoying sex with my husband." Please now. Can you take what I'm about to say?
Please take it. Let me take it. Bring it.
Just be ready. Just be ready.
I
no longer. He said, why don't you? He said, the guy, I think you just enter. I don't even feel anything. At the end of the day,
change the style.
Did you know that the man now think. He said, what am I? He said, don't worry. I will talk to your husband. And he called the man. He just started gisting. He went into sex-related gist with him. It's not about your wife said anything. No. So they just started gisting. And the man said, he has started having it outside.
What?
Because he's not enjoying what he's doing with his wife. What he's doing with his wife is just ordinary.
Hey, bro, some people see, wait.
What do you got?
I'm not coming down.
We saw the beginning, we saw the end of the matter. So calm down.
What's the end of the matter?
The end of the matter was that this man,
wait, let's.
They were happy ever after.
After you have gone to breast cancer. Happy ever after, kill them there. Happy ever after, kill him there. After you have gone back to
the counselor did not tell the wife that your husband has the counselor now called the wife that I think I know what's happening to you. You must not go out, because if you go and meet a guy that is very endowed, you will not come back home again. That will be the end of the fight. So he said, what you are going to do is that you will allow Oga, you will allow him to enter Jerusalem.
Hey, Jesus.
Once he enters Jerusalem, cross your leg. When you cross your leg, it becomes tighter. You will feel him more, and he will feel you more. The man came back to testify. He went back to the counselor to say,
are you hearing that from first time?
What you told me, it worked so hard. The man was just smiling. What happened was that after giving birth over and over again, how the department used to be has changed. There is expansion in the business industry. So at the end of the day, the man was like, what's going on here? And the woman was like, oh, and the problem happened naturally. They could not, they needed
how dear Dima. Are you the one that put the pregnancy?
But then,
are you the one?
Focus on the solution.
Having conversation. That conversation they
know.
took to the therapist or a counselor would have been something they would have discussed themselves.
Exactly.
So there's no conversation between them.
Exactly.
And that's where we said conversation is very important. In anything, conversation is very important.
The woman was not aware that her husband was
and sometimes,
the woman was not aware.
Sometimes the reason why we have therapists, counselors, pastors is because sometimes some couples cannot have some conversations the way we think they should have it.
Why?
Because most times they're not hearing themselves, or listening to themselves. So it's not all couples. Let's say about 20%.
Wives don't listen to their husband. They just make the man.
Wait, what's good? I think we have to end this show now. Hello, this is the comment we need to end. This is the comment we need to end.
Hello. You will now listen to a simple way.
You will now listen to your pastor. Pastor will now tell you exactly the same thing.
So that is where they need help.
Please smile.
Smile.
Why will you smile? Why will I smile? Why will I smile?
You can't tell me.
Sometimes.
But Sam, you can't tell me. Even as my husband, you want to talk to me. There are ways you speak to me. You understand? Now, I'm not trying to be authoritative here. You understand? You know, I believe level of communication and tonation is very important. You understand? In marriage, is very, very. In short, I don't want to know how hot or how high you need that thing, but the way you speak to me can even bring my brain. You understand? You get. Don't you know I need it? Don't you know? How dare you? I just look at you. See, when you are done ranting, you get like, oh babe, you get. I really need you.
Queen B. Not everyone does not have that skill of knowing how to say things.
I think we are all just.
So one thing now, what I guess they would have learned. What I think they would have learned from the therapist is how to now communicate and speak themselves properly.
Afterwards, right?
Yeah, because not everybody has that skill, and everybody needs to learn it, and we should give ourselves grace. That we need to learn.
In their case, they did not even have problem of you don't know how to talk to me. They had the problem of what you are feeling or experiencing. You refuse to say it out.
Yeah.
So the man did not say, what's going on now? Is there something you can do? He didn't say anything. He will just do it.
Or probably
but in that process, the wife should have even said something.
Why have you stopped touching me?
Like I
said,
they
were touching each other. They were both not enjoying it.
Oh, they were just not enjoying it.
They were not enjoying it, so they will just do it.
They just do it and just leave.
I
think the challenge is we sometimes see other people through our own lenses.
Yeah.
So until you learn to walk in people's shoes, you don't know
if
them.
If you see through my lens, you become me and my own pick.
You don't know you don't know what they feel. So maybe I'm sounding this way because I'm a therapist. And I've learned that over time, I can't be seeing people through my own
because
eyes.
it's still the same thing that want to still end up moving to our partner.
But wait,
and you get a better result and then learn how to do it better. Sometimes for you, when I have this kind of sessions, we start with communication first. Before we now go to other parts of the things we need to talk about, because that is essential.
I think what we should preach more this time around or these days to people, young people, is that they should learn to speak, learn conversation, learn. As in conversation is important in every relationship, marriage or friends or things or something that is paining you, that is peppering you, you cannot speak it out. I understand that.
Did you know that the woman that went to speak to somebody in church that I'm not enjoying sex with my husband? What if that man took advantage of her?
Yes, right. You are very right, though. It's true.
The starting point of the conversation should be with the man in question. Apparently, the man himself.
Fall apart. There are situations like that. Really, you don't know who is eyeing you. So, you don't know who is that.
Right.
Yeah, you don't know who is that. It's actually very, very. So, in all of this, wait, let's come on, let's drive it through. In all of this, a man that has it steadily like that, some of them still go as far as still cheating and having it.
And that's what they want to do. But I feel personally that even if you feel a certain type of way, you should be able to speak to your partner. And
you don't hear what I said.
You see, that aspect, I feel they just feel like they are just enjoying. Because at the end of the day,
thank you. You said
they just feel like they are enjoying, they are exploring their...
Are they using their brain? Are they using their brain? Are they using their brain?
They are not using their brain.
You see? So
they left
you
their
said
brain left their
mind. Their machine is working faster
Let me draw the graph. Sex graph. This is how you said the emperor said like this, Abi. Yeah. But for men it comes like this. Before they start, their brain is not working.
The truth is, you really cannot tell how it works for a man because you are not a man.
Who says?
There's no way you would say it. You describe it. You are the ones that will tell you how it works.
Exactly.
You are the ones that will tell you how it works for us.
And with you, bro.
And same thing.
Applicable to women. We women too.
We understand how we feel.
Now, so this is now the line. We will not tell you what we think we expect. And
So
what
what
you
you
expect.
expect?
So we will meet at the middle ground. Like my brother on that book said, where that I described, that you to please prime yourself. Come halfway, I'll come halfway, we are good to go. There's no law saying that I must always prime you all the time. There's no law.
So you just want to come and
So wherever the culture comes from, let's push it back there.
Alright, thank you so much for joining us on this episode. Because you guys are
we are not.
I'm done.
You that you want to plant, you want to have a farmland, you want to plant a particular crop, you not cultivate, you not clear.
You not clear. Ọkọ wọlé bẹyẹ. Ó ṣe kí wọ́n ṣe tó kọ́ bóyá ìjọ wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ kọ́ bọ́dà wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n kọ́kọ́ clear. Wọ́n clear bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n tẹ̀ gbórí wọlé. Wọ́n gbórí wọlé.
You can't use that. You can't use this analysis. Do you know why?
Wàá dùn sílẹ̀ wàá tẹ̀lé tútù.
Do you know why you can't use this analysis? There's a culture that makes woman expect everything from a man. Provide everything, bring everything, bring everything. But the truth is, we cannot give you everything like that because we have needs. So let us meet.
Yes.
We are the end. Yes. Hold on. Let me say
Okay, you know what?
Let me say it this way, sir. Let me say it this way. We are the edge. We need the body for the head to function. Balance.
Yes. Okay, we are the neck. Wherever we twist the neck to. That's where
You know what? I think there is a very big cultural issue in this.
100%.
Yes, the women have told us.
Reduce your energy. 100%,
The women have told us this is how it works for them.
Yes. Listen to
Life
us.
is about compromise.
Compromise.
I have been in a once upon a time I was in a country stranded
Land far away.
at the bus station at 11 p.m. You know, Oyinbos they like believing that black men, we have a very high libido. So someone drives to me, I say, please, can you give me a ride? The person, I wanted to open the door. The person did like this. I wanted to open the door. I thought she said, call me. I wanted to open the door. The door was locked. I thought that the door is locked. He said I should look at her face. He was using her to tell me, can you do this? Can you do that? She was demonstrating everything that she wanted me to do. And I said no. I was saying that. And she
Black man sex objects.
And she just zoom off. Anyway. So just to give me a ride, she was going to collect something from me.
Yes, now nothing
Anyway,
goes
the point is that lady did not need anybody to prime her. She came fully primed.
So that shows that
that's not the kind
this
of women we
priming
are
thing
trying
that
to
lady
be.
asks for. They don't be sincere to themselves. You don't need that priming thing like that. You have just given yourself a psyche. See, you have given yourself a psyche and a thought pattern that affect you.
Don't worry, we are not saying we are not expert primers. See, Babije is the professor of all the primers. You see? But the point I'm trying to make is that you two should help our ministry. Don't worry, we keep. I speak as the assistant president general of the men. We are going to start priming from today. But please, in case we will start priming from
You
today.
start from the oranges.
I don't know. Everybody will start from different departments.
Okay.
Can I drift this conversation?
Sorry, let me just finish.
So make sure your men or your man is really priming.
I'm coming.
Well, just listen. In case we forget to prime, or there is no time to prime, please get yourself primed.
Prime yourself.
Please get yourself primed.
But
Because we are looking for 21.
Ladies, can I ask you guys a question?
Please, we are looking for 21.
Ladies, can I ask you guys a question? Ladies, hold on. Can I ask you guys a question?
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think that we men, we don't want to be primed?
Of course. Yeah, men needs it.
See, in that conversation I described, one woman said the day she discovered that the husband also wants to be touched and primed, that was the day their sex life changed.
Hey.
That is one big secret.
The mountain.
If I get my head touch in the right places. Like for me, my wife knows where to touch me and put me in.
Let me know the place too.
So now this is your own puzzle. Go and solve it.
And I remember one of our marriage counselings. Our counselor said that thing. He said, you know that your husband has a part of his body where he wants to touch that part of his body.
Password accepted.
Oh my God.
And
Bluetooth device connected
And so
successfully.
it is left for you people to find out. Now, sometimes men may never even talk about it. To find out where that
So
part
men don't
is.
even like to talk about it. Why?
No,
But all those
do.
lots outside, they will tell them.
Last time
Their wives,
men.
their
Men
wives,
talk
they will
to
not
men.
tell their wives.
Last time
Hey!
we are Delilah, we'll talk about it.
Eh?
From ask Samson, what he face with Delilah. You know, don't say me, I'll talk about it. I will not fall very
Is Delilah mad? Is Delilah crazy? Wait. Delilah.
You can't fear.
See, the thing is, I just believe the reason why men go out of marriage when we talk about cheating and everything is because most ladies outside there, they understand better. Let me not say cheating anyway. Let me not say cheating. You understand? Okay, now in the sense that you get, I believe as a woman, you should understand your husband's password. You should have access, entry, card to everything. You understand? Okay, now the thing now is,
Do you know that your
what
wife
works for Mr. Hay
Doesn't work for Mr. B.
doesn't work for Mr. B.
Bluetooth
Well,
ready
so-
to pair.
Bluetooth at this point,
pair.
I'll need to mention few. You understand? At this point, I need to mention few. Yes, see, it's not about it's not about Queen Bee or anything. You understand? Because I attend council. I mean, meetings and everything. So
I don't
I
know.
heard. Okay, so men, you get some men. No, let's be realistic. You get.
We are.
Some men. Touching their legs alone turns them on. Yes. Turns them.
Please,
And
on this
my
note, we
son-
end this podcast.
You get-
Thanks for joining us on this
You know this song?
podcast. Thanks for joining us on this podcast.
You know this
Thanks
song?
for
If you
joining.
accidentally touch
I'll
my
sing
hair,
the
I
song.
slap you anyhow.
I'll sing a line of the song. You now sing the rest. MJ, I'll sing a song. Then say the line of the next live song. Memilo Ruko. That is the man was giving password.
You get.
He was giving his own password.
It's left for your woman
To know your password.
Okay, let's leave password matter now and let's look at when a woman is very busy.
Okay.
When a woman is very busy.
We'll talk about this on our next episode.
When the man is very busy.
And the man still expects that 21 days.
Please don't use the word still expect. He's expecting.
Naturally,
The expectation of a man shall not be
21
cut
not
short.
accept that they
The
need it.
expectation of a man shall
21
not be
days.
cut short.
And the
Why
man
did
still
you say
expects
still
that
expect?
somebody
You're
that
already
is busy.
biased. Why
and
did you
the-
say still expect?
And the man still expects
okay,
that
what do you want
21
from me?
days
You expect
has
us
to
to
be
say-
completed.
Yes.
21.
Why are you doing as if they are giving you work? Is it work?
It's work now.
It's not work. It's
After
pleasure, man.
cooking, after
pleasure.
Anyway,
See,
I
Pakistan.
disagree. It's not work in the sense that because even you as a lady, you need it for your
Because they
mental
will
health.
complain. I mean, you
need
guys
it.
will not
See,
They
complain.
will say, they say when you submit your breast for
Can
sucking,
somebody
it
give
prevents
me-
breast
Okay,
cancer.
Yes, my ATM card. I need to
Even
Don't
medically,
get me wrong. I'm not saying that the woman did not
that
need it.
is best for you to be relieved out of stress. You need to be sucked. Yes, medically, it's not.
Suck me, thank
Suck.
you.
I don't know. You can.
breastfeeding.
I'm not
breastfeeding.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see this
You cannot
single
suck
people.
it even when
Okay,
you
you
are
can still
breastfeeding.
suck it when I'm breastfeeding.
Yes.
I will not complain. Am I complaining? Why you? Let the man
Okay,
complain.
in the sense that I've seen a scenario whereby, my mom, she's a doctor, you get. So, like, our patients, like, the woman put to bed, and she couldn't breastfeed the baby. like she couldn't breastfeed her. So the next thing she like please call me her husband. Yes. The man was like mommy, this is
open the
you get so this thing is it is what you have access to.
After
it's what you have
submit your file.
Open it.
So it is what you have access to.
Okay.
No, what the man is doing is just opening for the child.
You get.
So the child can enjoy it. He's being a father.
Is there any access into this world? There is no the father that we opened for the child.
Exactly.
No.
Is the father first
Preach
now?
it, sir.
Even the womb.
Is the father?
The father always.
Is the father now? Is the father?
As the father gone inside the womb.
As the father gone inside the womb. How will you drop the seed? How?
Please, finally, we have to go.
I'm bringing the side of me of that.
Gone inside the womb.
We just have to go. We just have to go. We just have to go. We have to go.
Oh my
MJ is signing out. I don't even know what to say again. But as I'm leaving, I'm going to the pharmacy to get dopamine. Over to
Oh my God.
I think I need some dopamine. I hope I'll get at the pharmacy.
yes, sir.
No, you get,
Please sign out.
There's a room where you sleep with one other person. You get it, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Please,
Okay.
That's the pharmacy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and
ladies
girls.
and
Boys and
gentlemen,
girls.
wherever you may be tonight, please, there is a pharmacy in your house.
Right.
Make sure you visit it tonight.
The man is
Because of your room.
Don't get a drop of dopamine. Get the full dose. Peace
Original.
out from Emperor.
Happy Sam, please sign out.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a side of me that just jumped out now. I took it back. That is there. But then again, I would say this. Married, keep loving. Singles, wait for your time. Married, please, after this conversation, please, the other room is available. And there's a pharmacy there, Please purchase it, use it, and let your family be happy. Thank you.
Happy family.
And to all my married people out there, as your lady will always say, Queen Bee, you see that password is very important. If you feel like it's not getting it one way, you change it. It's only for the fact that I'm single. That's because I'm prepared. I'm fully ready. So please know your partner's password. The phone number, the email, the everything to access to the sex. It is very important. Else, that man, don't let it slide away from your hand.
Hey, okay.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I will just say that to the married, enjoy yourself. Don't allow one man to use 21 days to be
to kill you.
21 days.
So that they kill them there.
I beg. So, but then, just enjoy yourself and I remain Olabisi.
All right, so we are all happy.
Family.